Joey Manorino says, why would you feel sorry for the same people who would do another 9/11 to us?
Because they're people.
Yeah, and not to mention that, but like, if you're in the States and you're supporting the Trump regime, then you are currently a person who is willing to do a worse than 9/11 to them. It's like, he threatened to kill 90 million people. That's few orders of magnitude more than 9/11, last I checked.
Yeah.
So I feel like if anyone needs sympathy here, it's not the people who, like, I don't know. Like, yes, the Iranian regime is heinous and immoral.
Mm-hmm.
It's the fucking same thing as Israel and Hamas.
Yeah, but
like,
the citizens don't deserve to die for it. If the argument...
The citizens were protesting that regime before Trump went in and made their lives measurably worse.
Like, if the argument is going to be, as it so often is, that, hey, they're doing human rights violations against their people, that's bad. The follow-up is not, let's bomb their schools.
Well, again, to take it back to Christianity, they believe in a guy, they believe in a book where the excuse for why committing genocide and wiping out an entire culture was okay, like the reason it's okay to kill their babies is because they were killing some of their babies. They did child sacrifice, so we have to go in and kill all the children.
Yeah, that doesn't
like
fucking follow.
When that is a level of justification that you are willing to accept, then you're going to make bad decisions when you're in charge of military shit in the country.
Yep. I've said it before. I will say it again. This quote is not from me, but you will never regret being against war. You can regret being for a war. You can. But you will never, ever regret being against the idea of war. Ever.
I might want to push back on that a little.
Okay.
World War II?
So, when I'm saying against war, I'm saying against the necessity of war. There is always an argument for self-defense.
Okay.
Just like I can sit here and say full-faced, hey, guns are fucking out of control in the United States, but I also believe that self-defense is a really cool thing. I think people should be able to defend themselves when random people are told by Kristi Noem that they are allowed to break into houses without a warrant.
I mean, y'all's cops are basically allowed to do that already anyway. Yeah, they need a warrant, technically. Like, how easy is it to get those warrants just by saying, I think there are drugs there? Not to mention how many times they've just done the wrong house. Again,
the fact that there is any friction at all is at least a very thin layer of protection.
Yeah.
If you can tell a cop, hey, you don't have a warrant, leave, if that conversation happens, the minute that they leave your house, you have gained a measure of protection until they bring that warrant, and then things will be changed there. But now you have time to prepare, now you have time to get a lawyer, now you have time to get your shit in order. Like, you have a non-zero amount of protection. How perfectly effective it is in all scenarios, United States cops are United States cops. They're going to be shitty.
You know what? We need one of those crime-solving cop dramas that actually depicts cops how they are for real, as like just bumbling idiots who don't actually know what they're doing.
You mean the way that most of our stuff involving cops used to do before we started having federally funded propaganda specifically to change people's opinions on how the police operate?
I don't know that I would say stuff like that used to actually work. Oh, Heidi's in the chat. Why is Heidi in the chat? I thought you were driving home to come and see me.
Well, now she's showing instead of hiding.
Okay. Okay. Well, I guess that's what the hey was. She's telling me she's done work.
Sean says, and you can defend yourself with a sword, you can defend yourself with a knife, you can defend yourself with a laser cannon until the other person is using a gun. Like, if person's 10 feet away from you and they have a gun.
I happen to know, I overheard a conversation between two of my children the other day. If you have a katana, you can defend yourself from a gun by slicing the bullet in half, and then that'll make half the bullet go back and hit the person that shot it in the head and kill them. So you can defend yourself Jedi style with a katana.
You're right. Your kids are way smarter than me. Okay, that's fair. You know what?
Now, to be fair, I'm pretty sure they were talking about a fucking Roblox game or something.
I forgot that people can be real-life Obi-Wan Kenobis. You're right. You're 100%
hey,
right.
Fucking worked for what's his face? Robin Williams with the coconut.
I don't remember that.
In Hook?
It's been years since I've seen Hook.
It's right at the end of the food fight scene. They all have the food fight, and then Rufio, because he's feeling pissy, grabs a coconut and is like, "Hey, Pan, catch this!" and chucks it at him. And then there's the most hilarious, like, slow motion coconut flying thing, and like he has like 5 minutes to prepare for it as someone tosses him the sword, and he does a spin and slices it in half, and everybody pauses and like, "Whoa!" You don't remember that?
No, I need to see Hook again. It's been...
It's a good movie.
Oh yeah, I know.
There are some aspects that don't hold up so well, but it is a good movie.
That's every movie that was made in the 80s and 90s.
Air Force One was perfect.
Okay.
As long as you watch it ironically.
Oh, okay.
It was not made ironically.
So there's a caveat. We're going Starship Troopers the novel on this.
Yes.
Cool. I understand.
Oh. You remember when they made a movie about the American president removing a foreign head of state and throwing them in prison, and the American president was considered the hero through that whole thing?
It's really weird because we've done that now.
Yeah. I really wish that Gary Oldman and a bunch of fake Russians or whatever had hijacked Air Force One and Donald Trump tried to do the Harrison Ford thing, because that would not have gone well for him and the world would have celebrated.
I need to watch The Fugitive again.
That was not The Fugitive. That was Air Force One.
No, you mentioned Harrison Ford.
Oh, okay.
And it made me go, oh, no, I do need to watch The Fugitive again. Because the last time I watched it was in science class back when I was in high school.
In science class?
Yes. Our teacher...
Were they explaining the science of how they got some of the shots that they did, like him jumping away from the train?
No. Our teacher...
That's actually fucking cool.
Our teacher would bounce between showing us a movie every now and again, like once a month, that had nothing to do with science, as like a, hey, you guys just did a test, here's something that you can watch that's going to be fun. Or sometimes
explain how they did that shot, because it's really fucking cool, and I'm going to mangle the explanation, so I'm not even going to try, but Corridor Crew has a video on how they did it, and it's pretty awesome.
But the other times we would watch movies like The Core, so that we could dissect the ways in which it was incorrect.
Excellent movie.
And you know what? I found when I watched that movie that I didn't pay attention to it a lot in class, and then I went home and watched it again, and then came out going, actually, I really liked that movie. That was really fun.
It was a fun movie.
It's
not for any of the reasons it thought it was fun.
Where are we? It's a geode! Like, oh yeah, they're just floating geodes inside the crust.
And the fucking lightning striking stone turns into flames exploding everywhere. Like, fuck off.
The scene where the ozone starts getting ripped apart, and suddenly, like, I think it's either New York or San Francisco is getting like warped by the fucking heat.
And everybody
it's
with
still a cool scene.
Everybody with a pacemaker just falls down dead, and then like a week later, after they've restarted the core, all the people that fell down dead who were still in the exact same spots just got up and was like, "Oh, I'm better now." It's so dumb.
It is a very dumb movie, but I like it. I think it is dumb fun.
It is. Stanley Tucci is the best. Can't have a bad movie with the Tooch.
Trey says San Francisco. It happened to the Golden Gate Bridge. Okay, then yeah, it was San Fran.
Scott Dillahunt says any movie where Robin Williams, Dustin Hoffman, and Bob Hoskins on screen together chewing the scenery is a good movie. Yep, that's great combination of and fucking Smee talking Hook out of killing himself. Like, it's so dark, man, for a kids movie.
Hey, sometimes the best kids movies are the ones that acknowledge that there is very, very scary shit out there, and it's not monsters. It's demons that exist in our own heads.
God, death is the last great adventure. As he's pointing a gun to his head. And the way that he transitioned from like, don't try to stop me, Smee, don't try to stop me, don't try to stop me, try to stop me, Smee. Like the way he did that transition, just like perfect. Dustin Hoffman's amazing.
Getting the fucking, you haven't played Resident Evil 9, so this is going to mean nothing to you.
No.
But anybody who watched my playthrough of it on stream will get it. It's the fucking, it's when Victor Gideon goes, I've done it. I've finally done it. And then he does like a villain laugh for all of a second and a half, and then his mouth clamps shut and he walks away instantly because he has shit to do. It is so well done as just like, wait, do you Do you have a fucking disorder, my guy? That is not a normal person thing to do. Like, you did a villain laugh, and that's obviously not something a stable person does, but...
John Helfin's bringing up Day After Tomorrow. I also love Day After Tomorrow. It's so dumb. They're running away from the cold. The cold is chasing them. They're running away. Then they shut the door, and the cold can't get through the door. Because they threw books on this. It's so dumb.
Hey, you made it to the end. I want to give an extra thanks to the patrons who allow me to do this full time. I want to thank Aaron Rail, Astral, Britzkrieg, Jemshin, Poundini, Red Joker, Victoria, Jonas, Craig, Tarika, Fireshard, Smiling GM, John, Dren Hadamada, Creeper, Sagitta, you know I'm not saying that last part, Sylvie Snow, Valis of Seraph, Ottoman Angel, Rooster Rachel, and Fire Panda, who are all my $20 and up patrons.